All right, let's talk about something super important today, your emergency fund. We're going to tackle that big question. How much do you really need? Because let's be real, it's not the same for everyone. So we're going to figure out the right number for your life. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's just get straight to the point with a tough question. Imagine this. Your main source of income just vanished tomorrow. Are you okay? Is the rent covered? Or would a sudden car problem just throw your entire world into a panic? That's the exact feeling we want to avoid, and it's why we're talking about this right now.
Now, you've probably heard this a million times, right? It's the golden rule of personal finance. Tuck away 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. And look, it's solid advice. It's been the standard for a long, long time. It's a fantastic starting point. But it is absolutely not the whole story.
I mean, seriously, whose life is one size fits all? Nobody's. Your financial situation is totally unique. Your job, your family, your goals, they're all different from the next person's. So why on earth would your financial safety net be based on some generic cookie-cutter rule? It shouldn't be.
And this is exactly where that personalization kicks in. You know, if you're in a stable job and you've got 2 incomes coming into the house, 3 months of savings might feel totally secure. But if you're self-employed with an income that goes up and down, or if you're the only person bringing in money, well, that safety net needs to be way, way stronger. We're talking more like 6 or maybe even 12 months worth of expenses just to feel safe.
So let's stop all the guessing and actually start calculating. We are going to figure out your personal number. And don't worry, this isn't going to be complicated. I'm going to walk you through a super simple 3-step guide to get you there.
All right, here's the game plan. First, we'll nail down what you absolutely have to spend each month. Second, we're going to multiply that number by how many months of security you're aiming for. And then, the most important part, we'll fine-tune that number based on your unique life situation. Ready? Let's do this. Okay, step 1 is all about finding your bare bones budget. Now, this is not your total monthly spending. This is about survival mode, the absolute essentials. So for a minute, forget about ordering takeout, forget about your streaming subscriptions. We are talking about the roof over your head, groceries in the fridge, utilities, the gas to get to work, and any minimum debt payments you have to make. You've got to be really honest and strip it all back to just the necessities.
To make this crystal clear, let's just walk through an example together. Let's say you've added up all those essential costs, your rent, your food, your bills, and your absolute bare-bones monthly spending number is $2,800.
So, $2,800. That's our baseline. It's the minimum amount you would need to get through 1 month with 0 income. Got it? Keep that number in your head. Now we're on to step 2, the fun part, the multiplication. So if you're aiming for that standard 3-month cushion, you just take that $2,800 and multiply it by 3, which gives you $8,400. For our example person, this is the first real, tangible goal. This is the target for a solid 3-month emergency fund that covers all the essentials.
But maybe you're thinking, I'd feel a lot better with more breathing room. Okay, great. Let's aim for a 6-month goal. The math is just as easy. We take our essential monthly expense of $2,800, and this time we multiply it by 6. And that gets us to $16,800. See how the goal can scale up or down, but the logic stays exactly the same. This gives you a really clear range to start thinking about for your own personal goal.
And now for step 3. And I'm telling you, this is the most important part. Adjusting that goal for your life. This is where you make it personal. So if you've got a super steady paycheck and a strong support system, yeah, 3 or 4 months might be perfect for you. But if you're self-employed or the only earner in your house, aiming for 6 to 9 months is just a much safer bet. And hey, if you know you have high medical costs or you work in an industry that's kind of up and down, thinking about 9 to 12 months might just be the smartest move you could possibly make.
Okay, so now you've got your number. Awesome. But let's be honest, knowing the goal and reaching the goal are 2 totally different things, right? So let's shift gears and talk about some pro tips to help you actually make this thing a reality.
First things first, do not let a big number scare you off. Seriously, start small. Aim for a mini goal, like saving your first $1,000. Hitting that first milestone feels amazing, and it builds momentum. Second, put that money in a high-yield savings account. Make your money work for you. It'll be safe, you can get it when you need it, and it will actually grow a little bit on its own. And finally, and this is critical, you have to treat this fund like it's sacred. It is for true emergencies only. A job loss, a medical crisis, a major home repair. It is not for a new phone or a weekend trip. Protect it so it can protect you.
And I really want this to sink in. This whole thing, it isn't about being rich or hoarding a pile of cash. The real value of an emergency fund isn't even the money itself. It's the security. It's the confidence. It's the freedom from that constant nagging financial stress. What you're really doing is buying yourself peace of mind.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this question. Forget about the big final number for just a second. What is one single small step you can take today? Maybe it's just opening that savings account online. Maybe it's setting up an automatic transfer for just $20. Whatever it is, that one small action is the beginning. It's the start of building your financial confidence and getting that peace of mind. You can totally do this.